Hey, what's up everyone? It's Mark Minard here, host of Elevating Beyond, author of Story of You, and owner of Dreamshine for over 10 years now. And I really want to get some real talk with all of you and get more transparent about any of you watching this right now. Are you in a situation, or have you been in a situation where you really felt like you were losing hope? If you guys could raise your hands, or girls, I know all of you would be raising your hands because that happens to all of us. But what I want to talk about more is there needs to be more transparency in what it really means to own a business. I know it's great to be an entrepreneur, but I really want to explain from the perspective of a business owner. As I've been honored to speak more and more, I've realized a lot of people think that now they're seeing me more and more, and I think that I got started from my book and from my podcast, but I got started 10 years ago as a business owner, and I built my own company from the ground up. And I really want to help explain to people that when you're doing what you love and what you're passionate about does not mean that you're going to be happy every day. It absolutely does not mean that you're going to be happy every day. You have to choose to be happy on your way to becoming great. And that means no matter what you're going through. But I'm not going to lie, as a business owner, there's some days like where I couldn't sleep, or I didn't even want to get out of bed because I had so much adversity going through with my company. And over the past 10 years, my company has made over $7.5 million. I've never shared that before with anyone. But what people don't understand, and I'm not bragging, is that doesn't mean, people don't get it, as a business owner, that doesn't mean that I took that much home in my pocket. I mean, I have 17 people on my team. I have to have $20,000 in the account just to meet payroll. So there's times in my life earlier on as a business owner where I was up wondering, how am I going to meet payroll this week to everyone on my team? I had nights where I was practically to tears. Like, we put all of our credit on the line. Like, I want to be more transparent and tell you guys, when you go through this stuff, that it's okay and that it's normal. Because we see so many business owners on Instagram and all that, and they're showing stacks of money and all that crap. That's great. That's great. They're saying, I made $1 million. That's awesome. Or I could be saying, I made $7.5 million. But it doesn't mean that I took it all home in my pocket. And also, we're going to go through fear. You're going to have times where you lose hope. But the thing is, you have to keep going after something that's bigger than you and choose to be happy as you battle for whatever it is you're going for along the way. I mean, there was times where, like I said, I have to have $20,000 in my account just to meet payroll for my employees, for my team members. A lot of them don't know that, and they don't know the battles that we have to fight. And they don't need to carry all that weight. But I mean, I have had times where I've had sleepless nights thinking, how am I going to meet payroll? Like, we didn't have all of our funds come in, and I have to have $20,000 tomorrow, plus all the benefits I offer to my team members in that account so I can pay everyone on my team. And I'm always, as the owner, the last to get paid. I never in 10 years have missed a payroll for anyone on my team. In 10 years. I always will make sure I'll put my house up on the line before someone on my team doesn't get paid. And then to top it off, I'm going to be more real with you. You're going to have team members that will stab you in the back. You're going to have team members that aren't going to understand that. They're not going to appreciate that at times. And they're going to do some horrible things to you. You're going to give them all your trust, and they're going to betray you. And it's going to make you lose hope sometimes. And I'm not saying this to be depressing. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying this to lift you up, because you're going to get through it when this happens. And I want you to know this happens to everyone. But then as you keep fighting for your dream and fighting for the mission of whatever it is your company, your business, your mission is going after, you're going to continue to have team members that are also amazing and who will fight with you in the trenches for your mission to go to the next level and beyond. But when you're having some of those dark nights where you feel like you're losing hope, and you're watching like videos on Facebook and you're seeing people say like, you have to be optimistic and happy every day or else there's something wrong with you. Yes, be optimistic. Absolutely. Like in every situation, think we're going to find a way out of this. We're going to get better. We're going to get through this. But I guarantee you, from me being a business owner, like I said, of over 10 years, a company that's brought in over $7.5 million in 10 years, that in talking to hundreds of other business owners through my podcast and everywhere else, that optimistic is more related to being, I'm trying to figure out how to get the words right, being passionate about your why and saying like, no matter what happens, I'm going to keep fighting for this and I'm not going to give up. And I'm going to choose to get through this and do the best we can, and I know we're going to come out better. But that doesn't mean that you don't have days and nights where I've laid at night, like I said, like I cried myself to sleep through some of the storms and adversity I've been through with my company. I have cried myself to sleep. And then life hits you in the face at times. I've been married for 10 years. We have 5 kids. There's adversities that will hit you at every level. And there's times when you feel like, how am I going to get through this? But I always say this, like, you wake up, and even though you cry yourself to sleep, you wake back up and you're a champion again. And you pick your sword up and you go back out to battle and you fight. That's right, you fight for it. You fight for your happiness through the adversity that you're going through. It's a battle. You fight to be optimistic as the adversity challenges you to try to give up. And then if you don't give up, you'll continue to see fruits come after years and years of incredible hard work and not giving up throughout all this.